all, this is your host Road. Welcome back to Lovettgamez. We are playing a little bit of Hogwarts Legacy today, so I hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, tell me what you think in the comment section down below. We're gonna hop right back into this and see what we can do. We're gonna go meet Sebastian outside the Slytherin common room first. That'll be our mission for the day, our main one. So let's hop right back to it. We need to go here, all the way down to the basement. Sebastian wants us to meet him. I think we're meeting him in Ominous, potentially. I think it has to do with his sister Anne and the curse that she has.
Revelio.
Where, oh where is it taking us to get to? You literally having me loop down for nothing.
I managed to conjure a hedgehog.
Revelio.
For I can't wait to watch you try.
One of the things we need one of the keys for. Where, oh where is the key?
Revelio.
Key should not be far. They're never far from where they need to go. You can't jump down.
Revelio.
You got a lock, got a chest. Oh, ADHD brain. Open. Open.
Revelio.
Oh, we haven't been over here. Alright, so you're one of the chests we have to hide ourselves from.
Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
I'll use my
He's
magic.
this way.
Which way?
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist.
Lumos.
Such a nuisance.
Revelio.
There he is. Good luck.
Oh, little detour.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Revelio.
We don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here. Incendio.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share?
Lumos.
You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2.
Got it.
Incendio.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Revelio.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as the family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence there is more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I've ran to my brother. He knows that I access the corridor's entrance and there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua Gaunt.
The journal entry. Gaunt. Revelio.
Gaunt. Ominous. Your family was here. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Revelio.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Never mind. No clear way forward.
like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Revelio!
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Confringo!
Slytherin lock.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Salazar Slytherin buried the scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I am a descendant, yet I felt unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. Shan't lose heart. Challenge or challenge will make my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Alright. So... Circle, half moon, snake.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
I felt the dial and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent, but I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to confront old traditions. The scriptorium must be proof that there is more to our legacy than meets the eye.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
Confringo! She was my favorite person in the world for it.
Revelio!
I am not seeing a door here. I can't read that. A mouse and a square?
That sounded promising.
Revelio! Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corner. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Extraordinary. The journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder, Salazar Slytherin's intended more than what we become. I know it. Nocturna gone.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
Circle and
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
a triangle. Circle and a triangle.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
The scriptorium. Can't do the snake thing too well, though.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
A door.
The gate! I think we're locked in.
Revelio.
Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I invited him here. Now it looks like, for me alone, I have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms. Thanks, Nocturna.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck.
Revelio.
Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
Sure.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the Crucius curse, but you must cast it on me.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Crucio.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you alright?
Are you right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
An old beer. I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared to hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of students needed to be exceptional. But he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion of Muggleborns and are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put a voice to. I tired of the discord and could no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I know I must go from here. I shall place the creature deep in a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one of my who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage the others have done so carelessly wrought. One who shall rid the school of these unworthy Hogwarts that will serve only to strain my legacy.
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin Scriptorium, a secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts where Salazar Slytherin appears to have spent some time making various long-term plans. With respect to the student population, reflecting his disagreements that he had with other founders.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
That totally does not sound safe if you're blind to wander around.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's
Revelio.
breathtaking. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
He found a door.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Revelio.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Nice. And now we have a way to the scriptorium.
Revelio.
I hadn't really been over here.
Revelio.
Slytherin sink. Stretched into one of the copper tabs says he ordinarily sink in the girl's toilet is a small thing. No one knows what it means. Gotta flush all the toilet, because why not? Gross.
Revelio.
Interesting. Alright. So, quest-wise, what do we got going on? Wand handles. We do need to find more moons.
Revelio.
Weird that they make it where you could go back here. Us. Before we go to the map chamber, we'll go identify our gear, sell some stuff. That way we have room for whatever we're about to go into. Looks like a lot of stuff that's not that great. $100, 103, 97. Still got better. Alright, so doing kind of good there. We do need to go sell all that. Go to world map. Where is a shop? There's a mission over here for wand handles. There's a shop. Kitty.
Revelio.
There. You got moonstone. You got a bunch of stuff.
That's been a pleasure. Now there's a student.
We are going to go to a map chamber. Okay, also, while we are out here, I've been really curious about what one of these battle arenas is.
Knows how to fly.
We're going to check out, see if we figure out what a battle arena is. Then we'll go to the map chamber. Last time we were in the map chamber, we completely filled up our inventory. So I wanted to sell what we could. You guys see nothing?
Poachers? Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
Revelio.
What's over here?
Anyone looking for trouble?
You don't want to try that. Amateur! Oh, what's the noise? I won't go down.
You're going down.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Alright, how do I open? Oh, this is full of things to suck up. It's...
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora.
Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? Glacius!
Wrong one, wrong one.
Levioso! All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Revelio.
You?
Confringo! Aloha Mora.
I gotta just leave you locked up.
Revelio. Levioso.
Get out of the cage.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Are you all
Revelio.
regular ones? You are. You're both regular ones. There's one more over here. Not distracted. Back to our goal.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
They make it so you don't do this by accident, I'm assuming.
Revelio.
But it's kind of a pain.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio.
Wow, that does not want to open up. Alright, since I have no idea what we're about to encounter... Ooh, we got a talent point. Dark cards. Yeah, that sounds like good. Something good. We are going to save this, just in case. And so we got one of those curses. Oops. So we have one of each.
Revelio.
North Coast Battle.
You shouldn't use that goblin helm, you pilfers. Defender.
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Defender.
Look alive! Let me have some!
Gotcha.
Places. Defender.
Oh, I need a fire spell. That's not gonna work.
Confringo.
Petrificus Totalic!
Revelio.
You may be more skilled than most students. Who goes there? You're the one. Enough. It's it for me.
No, that is
Accio. Places. Confringo. I'm not one for the cold. Ready to scurry back to Hogwarts. Let's get this over with.
You've made a mistake.
not so tough now, are ya?
These aren't spells to me.
Dead.
Revelio.
How many waves do we gotta do?
Confringo. Accurate.
Confringo. Places.
Accio.
There it goes.
There's a victory that... Revelio.
Can't petrify yourself.
Confringo.
It's the one who jumped the goblin out.
What you did, we told you. Oh, you regret that. I'm embarrassed for you.
Protego! Confringo! Glacius! Confringo!
Nice try!
Accio! Confringo! Accio! Confringo!
We're done.
Thought you had me tripping us totally.
What are your faults on electricity?
Accio!
Better defensive maneuver, was it?
Confringo!
Incendio! Was that meant to be an attack of some sort?
Petrificant totally.
Incendio! Incendio! Oh, it's a bit like being on fire. Incendio! Had enough, you.
Glacius! Accio!
Petrificant totally. Petrificant totally.
How did that feel?
Petrificant totally.
Revelio! Glacius! Confringo!
Dang. Oh, we did it. That was insane. That was a lot going on right there. That was a whole lot. So I don't know, is there like something supposed to come out of doing the battle arenas? That was our first one we've done. Another one over there. We can go turn in a mission, I believe. Oh, biscuit.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
That was not the quest I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul.
I'll buy some spider
Oh,
fangs
you
from
like
you.
that? A fine choice.
Alright, so I can wear that. Can't. Well, I can, but I don't want any of this.
Thank you for
Alright.
passing through.
We want to go to our gear. And I believe it was this one. Sweet. Well, so we could either go do that quest. There's a bunch of quests over here to go do. A bunch of Merlin trials to go do. I guess we might as well go ahead and do this quest while we're over here. Gives us a conjuration spellcraft. And then let's see what we get up to.
Don't be stingy.
Revelio.
Where, oh where? Is it up here?
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Confringo. Protego. Glacius.
Crucible.
Confringo.
Lucky they've got protection.
Getting pretty good at the unforgivable curse. Remember the tool wheel in difficult combat scenarios.
Perhaps I'll find more hawk lumps while I'm there.
Revelio.
Better have a look around. See about the hawk lump and the box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Confringo.
I'd be iffy about jumping into cave water. Whoa.
Revelio.
Yeah, that's a little sketchy. So there's some stuff down there.
Revelio.
Either I'll have to fight that troll,
Oh, ooh.
or avoid it altogether.
Alright, I want to... We will fight it. I was not expecting to jump into that.
Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Glacius. Crucible. Confringo.
Alright, so that is like nothing to the troll.
fucking brute.
Man.
Revelio.
Alright, so I got turned around when I came down here. Which way were we? That's where we slid down.
Confringo. Revelio.
I don't know if that's... I feel like we should go this way first.
Confringo. Revelio.
That takes us to a lot of stuff. That seems like it may loop around. Dear Serona, when I arrived here, I had a troubling sense that in many ways I wasn't like our first years. I confess I was worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me and pondered sending an owl to my parents, asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of classes had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly a Lovettgamez, but I wonder that you may seem to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day in the Three Broomsticks, when you spotted me huddled in the corner, staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer and an empty bit of parchment, my quill dripping in ink woefully onto the floor, you came to sit with me. Well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief, as if someone had cast levitation charm on me, when you told me about how nervous you had been to come to Hogwarts. I looked at you, and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you, of anything but confident, content, and sitting before me. In the days that followed, I marveled at how you charmed in the non-magical sense. I mean, everyone around you, without an apology, embracing who you are, who you were. It was as though the candle had flickered on me, and I realized that I could choose the path as well. Now that my school years are ending, I'm frightened first which I had been seemed worlds apart. And I know it's because you saw yourself and that despairing creature in the corner of the pubs and so generously extended yourself onto her. Yours sincerely, Maribel. P.S. Tell Mrs. Sprottle that I plan on visiting her and Mr. Sprottle whenever I can for the delightful conversation, and I'm unashamed to admit her incomparable cauldron cakes.
Revelio.
Dear Throne, I conjured the wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude. If you hadn't stood your ground on behalf of me during the Quidditch practice last week, I would have left the team altogether, and we won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw House would not be the same without you. Yours sincerely, Sean. My dear Serona, I've sent a note separately to my dear Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle for their hospitality, but felt the need to put a quill into Parkmanch to my thanks to you as well. For a lovely respite from the castle, I won't soon forget how we giggled about the ridiculous game. Did we truly believe that he was singing? And Mr. Sprottle's steak kidney pie was simply glorious, and I shall be dreaming of it for days. I so appreciate you, including me. I fear I must warn you, however, that this does not mean that I will go easy on you on next week's match. You know that Ravenclaw is no match for the Slytherin this year. Most gracefully yours, Philomena.
Revelio. This must be Serona's box of letters.
Dear Serona, happy birthday, my friend. I sneaked in the kitchens and asked Pinky to make my favorite cream crowdy. She's delighted to oblige. Not sure she's gotten the raspberries at all this time this year. Genius, that Pinky Bess.
I should take this box of letters to Serona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Dear Mrs. Sprottle, Mother and Father were delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon at Glag's last Saturday. Truth be told, I think my mother was ever so slightly envious. I shan't so forget how heartily we laughed at my efforts to lace the bolus of my new dress. A challenge indeed, as it is a rather delicate practice of properly situating a hat pin without wounding either the hat nor my head. But I adore everything that we selected, and I have you to thank for that feeling like a marvelous, fashionable witch. It was also a treat to dine at the Three Broomsticks without having to clear the tables. I shall own a place like that one day, mark my words. Considering myself more likely that you and Mr. Sproul agreed to let me stay. I know the parents felt precisely the same way. Yours, gracefully, Serone.
I think that's everything.
That takes us
Serona will
out.
be glad to have this back.
Look at that.
Revelio.
We got pretty well everything over here. Little bunny. Alright, so that'll take us out. We don't want to go out quite yet.
Revelio.
Above us is a chest somewhere. Hoping that this will lead over to there.
Confringo. Protego. Confringo.
This seems to be leading further and further away. Don't go into it.
Confringo.
Ooh, that was some close call right there.
Revelio.
How do I get up there to those? Can't use your broom in here. Can't go back up the way we came. We may have to leave and come back, which would really suck.
Revelio.
Because we missed, it looks like, bag, a chest. We have to leave and come right back. Bah humbug. Humbug bah. I hope we don't have to fight the troll again. That would suck. Is it below or above me? Am I just not seeing this cave entrance? That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. That's the cave entrance.
So we're all me husband.
Try this again. All straight landed in a spider den.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Alright, so we know it's not over there. Ooh, don't fall there. I can see it on the map, but that's where you go down, isn't it?
Revelio.
There's another tunnel. Look at that. How many times you don't turn right back around when you jump off? That was everything. No, I can't look at the map, which sucks.
Revelio.
Good, excuse me. Alright, so that's where we came down. I don't know if it's faster coming out the bottom or the top. Here we go. Freedom! Did not go at all where I was planning to go, but hey, it all worked out. That's in our dark magic broom. Aw. See what we could sell here real quick.
Revelio.
Old Beatrice. Bunch of stuff, we have no idea what it is.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
We should be able to turn in Biscuit too, because I think that elf was here. Where are you? Because I know you're like right over here. Take the biscuit.
Oh, my dear Biscuit.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
If it weren't for me, I suspect those poachers would have flayed her alive.
Oh, perish the thought. Thank Merlin you were able to save her in time. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Aren't you? Hey, leveled up again. Three broomsticks should be over here to turn in the next one. Right there.
Oh, spout, oh, spout.
Revelio.
Where is Serona?
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's...
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand, and not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Nice. A friend indeed. Can I go faster? There we go. Finish out a few quick quests. Got a bunch of crap to go examine. Let us see. Pink, 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 pink. And here. Talents. Don't know any more curses currently. Don't really care about the Wiggenwells currently. I will hold on to that point for right now. Gear. Better gloves. Looks like we're gonna have a lot to sell. We want to go into the map chamber with nothing on us. That way, we actually have hopefully enough space to collect everything. Last time we had to leave like 4 chests and we can't go back for them, which sucks. Who knows what could have been in those chests?
Who ran all those goblin loyalists off. I can't tell you what a relief.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
Let us
What do
see
you
your
have for
wares.
sale?
Concentration, explosive. Alright, we got
Hope to
60,000.
see you again sometime.
The quests. We're gonna work our way to the map chamber in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below. See you guys in the next episode. Have a wonderful day, peace, and God bless.